Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I figured I'd talk to you guys about what my plans are for 2016. Now this year, 2015, has been a huge year for me. At the beginning of the year I had somewhere around 20,000 subscribers, and I'm looking at ending the year with, going into 2016, with over 110,000 subscribers. And honestly guys, which is crazy, right? And honestly, I really only have one person or one group of people to thank for that. And that is you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I intend to continue delivering good quality content as often as much as I can, which is really what this video is for, to tell you guys what that content is going to be and how I'm going to make that happen. Now, I've got this video kind of sectioned off into a couple of different things. I'm going to be talking about individual videos that I plan on doing, basically promises, and then I'm going to be talking about more meta things that I plan on doing with the channel, and then we might also talk about a couple of other things as well, basically like gauging your interest and what you guys think about different ideas that I have. Now the first thing, let's just get this out of the way right now, is that the Shadowmourne guide is going to happen, I promise, okay, after 2 years. It's going to happen probably on Thursday. It might take a little bit longer. All the footage is taken, the editing is mostly done, I just have to narrate over it, and that shit is going to be done after 2 years, so if nothing else, I don't have you guys asking me about it every fucking day, okay, and so that's going to be a really big relief, and honestly, it's just going to be a big pat on the back for me, and I'm just going to be really glad to have that done as well. Now also, people asked me if I would do a guide for Fangs of the Father. Those are the Dragon Soul daggers, legendary Dragon Soul daggers. I've already completed them on my rogue, and so if I do that, I will have to boost another rogue up to 100 and then go through most of the quest line, and I've recorded some of the stuff on my current rogue, and so I can cut them together and make that guide as well. If you guys want to see that, let me know. That is like $60 for me to do, and a pretty good amount of effort, and so if you guys do really want to see that, I have no problem doing it, not a big deal, but just let me know in the comments, and the same with any of these other ideas that I'm kind of coming up with. I also did an Alterac Valley guide quite a long time ago. I kind of get the meta achievement, and I did one for Deepwind Gorge. Nobody really gave a fuck about that, actually, and if you guys do want to see the other guides for the other battlegrounds for the Battlemaster and the Con titles, like the Master of like Arathi Basin or Battle for Gilneas or something, if you guys do want to see those, go ahead and let me know, and I can make videos for those as well. But really the two that I have done haven't really been that popular, but if more than like maybe a few people want to see it, I might just do it anyway. Another thing is, I think it was about a week or two ago, I did an interview with the people who made Warcraft LFG. Warcraft LFG is a website that helps players find guilds and helps guilds find players, basically connects the two together. Was a really great website that I saw, and so I gave them an interview to kind of shout out their website and help them along, and also to let you guys know that this resource is now available to you guys. Really, I want that to be kind of indicative of what I plan on doing in the future. I want to do more interviews and more community spotlights, more kind of community news in a way, not necessarily like, oh, Blizzard plans on doing this, because honestly, I'll tell you guys the truth, there are people who make better news videos than I do, okay? That's really the truth. And honestly, I would rather like not bust my ass to get second place. I'd rather try and win another race. And so that's why I don't really do a whole lot of news videos unless it's a big change, and I kind of talk about like the metagame that would kind of be associated with it for me personally. But honestly, I really want to do more community news and bring the community together, and I think that doing interviews like that and helping people who really are trying to perform a service and give back to the community in the same way that really I am and this other website, Warcraft LFG, is, I think that's going to be positive for everybody. And so if you guys do want to see more of those, go ahead and let me know. And also, if you're a creator of some sort of website similar to that, or you know, a YouTube creator, and you have like some kind of niche or something like that, and you might want to talk to me about it, we can maybe set up an interview and I can put it on the channel and we'll see what happens. I've got a few of those in the pipeline already, so I don't really know when those will be released though. Also, the other thing, like whenever I made this channel, I always heavily relied on viewer requests to determine what I was really going to do videos about. But at this point, after 2 years now, I've done pretty much all of the viewer requests that people have, and so if there are viewer requests that I have not done, and you do want to see them, go ahead and comment them below, and I can probably work on trying to deliver those as well, just so you guys can get I guess like more personalized information. But for a lot of achievements and guides and stuff like that, I've really already covered most of that ground, and that's why I'm trying to look for other things to make videos about outside of just achievement guides and everything like that, because I've really already done them. But you can rest assured that whenever Legion comes out, and even in the beta, I'm going to be already setting up achievement guides for you guys. So as soon as the expansion does release, you're going to be already knowing exactly what to do. Now, one other thing is that, like, I've also thought about doing other series, and with the success of the Iron Man series, which I do want to say something that is could be potentially disappointing for people, but I do plan on continuing the series. But I will be putting the series on hiatus until the Savage Snowball glitch has been fixed. If you don't know what that is, there's going to be a link in this video to exactly what that is, and you can see exactly why I do not want to continue doing the Iron Man challenge whenever my character can be killed basically instantaneously due to a glitch by other players, which honestly, guys, if you guys didn't even try, I'd almost be insulted. Okay, so that's really another thing that is unfortunate, okay, because it is a glitch. I'm really glad that I was able to catch it before my character was killed, but that is a really big thing that I definitely want to say. The series will be on hiatus until that glitch is fixed, and as soon as it's fixed, videos are going to be coming out. Hopefully, they'll fix it before I record this week, and I can still have one out on Saturday, but we'll see what happens. Tweet Blizzard, ask Blizzard to fix it, make sure they know what the glitch is. I'll leave a link to the video in the description, and also probably as a little annotation as well. I'm thinking about doing other series, though, and I want to gauge your interest in this. I've asked to stream a couple times, and I'll talk about streaming after this, I'm thinking about doing like a Road to Gladiator. Like, I've always really wanted to get Gladiator, but it's like I always plan on getting Gladiator, and then I do like 3 battlegrounds, and I get pissed off, and I just like quit. Like, I don't even do an arena. I just get pissed off and quit PvP. And honestly, if I'm doing a series for it, I think I could maybe stick with it, find some partners, and maybe actually push for that extra 10 points, which really is what the next series I'm thinking about doing is after the Gladiator series. If I do continue or plan on doing that, let me know if you guys do want to see a Road to Gladiator, or like more of a, I don't know, like a PvP progression video. It's going to be similar to the Iron Man videos, but not really quite as much. If I'm able to do that, what I really want to do is go for 100%. And what I mean by that is getting every single achievement in the game. And I do want to do that on stream, because doing all of that off stream would be extremely painful, and that's not going to happen. But if I do it on stream, I will go for 100% achievements, and maybe put out like the kind of like some of the highlights of the stream, and we'll talk about highlights of streams on YouTube also after this as well. But really just all that kind of stuff, and put all that together and see if I can really push for 100% completion for all of the achievements in the game. If you guys would want to see something cool like that, go ahead and let me know. Same with the Gladiator thing. There's still kind of a possibility. The Gladiator thing, a lot of people want to see it, but I'm still not really sure if I'm ready to put the work in to make it happen. So we'll see what happens with that, and honestly, one of the big things is I'm waiting to see what your feedback for it is going to be. Another thing is that I do have some collaborations planned with other people who make content here on YouTube and also who stream. That is really like kind of I don't really have any like real set plans, but I'm I guess like open to the idea, and I'm willing to do it if I guess like there's a situation that presents itself that seems to be like productive, and it will be a positive thing. Also, I've been streaming on Twitch a little bit more. Now, the craziest shit happened, guys, actually. So I'm streaming on Twitch, and, people were telling me, so 2 people sent me a tell, like, oh, dude, what did you do wrong? There's Twitch chat in your stream. I'm like, oh, fuck, did I say the N-word? What did I do? Am I going to get in trouble? Is the stream going to get banned? And the fact is, one of the Twitch staff actually likes my videos. He and his wife watch my videos, and he was hanging out, just watching my stream, seeing how it was going, and it was a really big relief, I'll tell you that right now. And so I started talking about Twitch partnerships, and he said, yo, send me an email, and he'll hook me up, or basically I can be able to get a Twitch partnership, and I am probably going to do that pretty soon. The reason that I've been kind of holding off on doing that right now is I don't really I don't want to partner with Twitch and then have people like be able to subscribe to my channel and then maybe only stream once every 2 weeks. So this week and maybe a couple weeks from now, I'm going to be kind of streaming much more often, and on twitch.tv/Asmongold, by the way, you can follow me, and you can go ahead and check that out, and I'll probably be streaming later at night. I do plan on resetting my schedule and being able to stream in more North American times, but I do want to kind of also help the EU guys as well, and so I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle that. But I do plan on getting a partnership with Twitch sooner than later, but I do want to kind of stream for a couple of weeks very often to see kind of how I feel doing it as like a daily thing along with YouTube. And another thing, this is something that kind of happens with some people who create content on YouTube and then move over to streaming, is then they start making a lot of their videos and they just port basically stream highlights over to YouTube. I don't plan on doing that. And the reason for that is, like, whenever, somebody subscribed to my channel on YouTube, whenever there's a fucking 1 next to Asmongold, I want people to say, oh shit, it's a new video, and or not like, oh god, it's another stream highlight. Okay, I just don't really think stream highlights are as interesting for people, and that's why I really do plan on, making individual content for YouTube and also doing things on stream, but I don't really plan on, like, really putting a whole lot of stream highlights on YouTube, okay? So I know that a lot of people were concerned about that. That's where I stand. I do also, I'll maybe put a couple of them. Like I soloed the Fel Reaver, like 2-man the Fel Reaver on the Legion Alpha. I thought that was pretty cool, right? And so I might put that on there just to, I don't know, just for fun. But that's like a very, very rare thing, and you guys would probably expect that maybe once or twice a month, honestly. Another thing, this is a small thing, more of a technical thing. My mic stand right here, this is my mic. It's right on my desk. This is annoying for you guys, isn't it? I plan on fixing that. I'm going to get a mic stand sooner than later, okay? And I know it's very annoying. I go back and watch my own videos, and it is kind of distracting at some points. And I'll get another mic stand so the typing on the keyboard is not as distracting or as loud, okay? So those are definitely 2 things that I do plan on doing. But that's where I stand with streaming. And I would rather do streaming than do a Patreon. People from Patreon did contact me about setting up a Patreon with them, and they'd help me do it and everything. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but that's really not something I'm planning on doing until after I do the Twitch partnership anyway. So not really much to think about there. Next thing is Legion Alpha. Now the Alpha is down right now, right? But whenever the Alpha is back up, I'm going to continue to make videos about it and do all the normal stuff that I did with the Warlords of Draenor Alpha and the Beta. But really, again, I don't really want to just do like kind of news videos, and so I want to show you guys individual really cool things. And so also, like, because WOD, like, honestly guys, recently it's been harder for me to kind of come up with content and like do things that are like kind of related to like guides or anything like that on YouTube here. Just because there isn't really that much to do in Warlords of Draenor, unfortunately. Hopefully Legion fixes that, but until then, I'm going to be focusing on the Legion Alpha and the Beta, at least because there's more stuff to do on there than there is to do on WOD, honestly. And hopefully Legion fixes that. I can go back to making a video a day. And I would like to do that. I like making videos, but I don't want to make videos of things that I think are boring or kind of a waste of time or something like that. So that's where I stand with the Legion Alpha, Legion Beta, whatever. And honestly, I also want to do some more community events, and this is the last thing I'm going to talk about before I kind of wrap this up. I do plan on doing another Moose Run. I don't know when. Don't try and like send me tells or anything about like, oh, I want to come or something like that. I'll figure out another way of doing the invites. It'll be a little bit different, but mostly the same, and to make them a little bit more fair. But also, I will be doing another Moose Run before Legion is out, and maybe another one after that, but I just don't really know. I also plan on doing other community events besides that, but I don't really know what those are going to be. I'm always open to suggestions, however, which really kind of leads me to the last point, or the last part of this video, is asking you guys, really, what do you want to see? I like to make comedy videos, I like to make joke videos. Usually those are very, very much, they take a lot more time to make, and also I don't really want them to be repetitive or something like that, which is why I don't make them all the time. But I do continue, or plan on continuing to make those as well, maybe some big dick DPS on Hellfire Citadel. Whenever I get a little bit better gear. I'm still using heroic weapons, unfortunately. So, really what it comes down to is I'm asking you guys, what do you really want to see on the channel? And if enough people do want to see it, I can definitely deliver it. I had a friend, and she not really asked or offered, or she suggested that I should do more like vlog type videos. I don't really know if I'm going to do that, honestly, one way or another. I think some people would like it, some people would think it was stupid, so I'm not really sure about that. But whatever you guys do want to see, go ahead and let me know so I can use that information and basically make a better experience for you guys, as well as, you know, making better videos for myself and again for you guys. So again, lots of things planned. 2015 has been a really big year, and I just really hope to keep the ball rolling, keep the momentum going, keep snowballing all this stuff, and move right into 2016 doing as much as I can for you guys, making great content. And this is exactly what I'm planning on doing, at least right now. I have a lot of other things that I do plan on doing, but I don't really want to say them right now because they're just so far, I don't know, like they're so far away, I can't really say for sure. So anyway, again, thank you very much for your support this year. I've really appreciated it, and I do intend to take that forward and make even better and even, I don't know, even, I was going to say even better twice, really good videos in 2016. So let's hope that happens. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. I was about to say, like, sometimes, like, I'm gonna say one thing real quick. Sometimes at the end of my videos, it's like I kind of go into like robot mode. Like, what's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold. I can say that like in my sleep. Okay, I'll be in a coma and I can say that. And so at the end of my videos, sometimes I'll mess myself up, and that's what's happening right now. But I just want to say thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope to continue everything that I've been doing into the new year. Thanks again.